That's to the Tobin Bridge. See? There has to be an accident to see them. Oh no, they're over there. They're over there. So, yeah, you're gonna get through ambulance. Watch and see. This is Boston traffic going to the Tobin Bridge. Just want to show you. One accident, probably got an accident up the road. But this is normal from what I'm filming right now, every day. They're building skyscrapers in Boston. But the roads don't get any bigger. More outside of Boston, condos, see everybody taking money, getting that the roads ain't big enough. The roads are not bigger, they're getting smaller. See, one accident, this is over 3 miles now. That's 3 miles. All right, 3 miles of traffic. Hour and a half to get into Boston. Now this is by another 20, it's 8:30. A little better. Look at how much is coming now. That'll all back up, it'll back all the way up to Route 1. Well, this is Route 1. I'm trying to show you. The Big Dig was supposed to solve all these problems. The Big Dig. Did it solve them? Now, more housing, more illegals coming. 36 million illegals turned 18. What are they always saying, 11 million a year? These are 36 million kids born here. Came here 20 years ago. Now they're all 18. 36 million. I told you they superseded our population, our young kids and everything. The Spanish, I told you that. All illegals. Majority of them are all illegals. You believe that? Majority of them are all illegals. Came here illegally. And those kids, this is what I try to explain. Those 36 million kids, they're gonna want the same jobs the American kids have. They want. The American kids that are going to college, who's gonna get the jobs? Spanish are gonna get the job. Minority preference, bilingual, because everything's gonna be bilingual in the United States. In 5 or 6 years. You ever noticed, I used to always look at the kids, they always had Spanish little in the bottom. Now, it's bigger than the English. I mean, there's big corporations that all freaking had this plan a long time ago. Long time ago. They knew it. They knew it. The cost of wages and shit, there'll only be jobs like there are in China, where they pay you $50 a month or $25 a month. See, with the inflation of our money and what people are getting per hour, right? They're gonna be living from paycheck to paycheck. With the cost of living, with all the illegals driving, the rent sky high, paycheck dwindles. Where I live, 2-bedroom, $2,500. And people are asking $5,000 and getting it. Because they have nowhere else. They have to take it. Airline pilots, doctors have to be close. You know what I mean? They pay it. Probably the hospital helps them out. Because I was looking at a lot of the Boston house, a lot of surgeons live in Boston. Because the hospital pays the rent, $5,000 a month. See what I mean? There's only going to be rich and poor. And that's about what's happening now, rich and poor. And the thing that gets me is we destroyed ourselves from within. Because people, I say this stuff, okay? has the deficit gone down? The deficit has gone wild. There's no way the U.S. government can keep paying the interest. The interest is compounding, doubling, tripling. All right? You know, the president says, millions of dollars are going in the treasury. Oh, it ain't showing on the deficit. See what I mean, people? All right? The crash is imminent. The money's gonna crash, it's imminent. The Fed just brings out more money. Buying a car, $30,000. I was looking at that. 5 of the nicest cars from Motor Trend on Fox. I mean, 100,000, $250,000 for one, which we'll never ever see. But Dodge Charger for the Wildcat, you know, Hellcat, friggin' $90K. All right, Mustang was somewhat reasonable at $30,000. And then you gotta pay sales tax. Add another $6,000 on that. And then you gotta pay insurance on $30,000. Another friggin' $3,000-4,000 a year on insurance. By the time you're done, it's like owning a house when you buy a new car. They're gonna crash because the cars are too expensive because of the money. See, people, it's the money. Every year that goes by, our money gets smaller and smaller. When you go buy cereal, see how small the boxes are? Getting skinnier. Might be the same size, they'll get skinnier. Less weight, same price. So the illusion that you're still getting the same thing for the same money. Everything is $5. I had done a video a few years back. I said everything is going to be $5. I said in 4 years, it's been exactly 4 years. Everything will be $5. When you go shopping now, everything is $5, $4.50, $3.90. You understand? You know, normal items we normally buy are $4 now, $5. Now you buy 5 things. It's almost $25. You buy another 5 things. Milk and stuff. Milk is still reasonable in some stores. Cream has gone through the roof. You want cream? It's $5 a quart. Cheapest I saw was Market Basket, $3.80, $3.90. Okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. The crash is imminent. We have over 125 million illegals here, and I said this a few years back, right? With 36 million illegals that had kids here. Now they're gonna want Social Security. Is that wrong? Tell me something. And Spanish families have multiple kids because on welfare. The more kids you got, they give you thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? A lot of that money goes back to their whole country, too. See, it's imminent. The country is gonna look at what's happening in Washington. Now, how the American people have walked up to Washington, grabbed those commie friggin' Democrats and friggin' threw them the frig out. Nobody's done nothing. They finally filed charges, finally, in the investigation. They're over trying to take a precedent out, finally. After friggin' Mueller's investigation, CIA's corrupt, FBI's corrupt, all our intel. That was all Obama caused all that, putting all his people in. Obama used those people, the IRS, remember? Friggin' giving them SWAT training, yeah? Arming all the rangers in the forest, arming them. You know, arming them like friggin', you know what I'm saying? Taking over millions of acres of land, confiscating it from the state. The states did nothing to Obama. Everybody was afraid to go after Obama because he was a black man, but people forgot he was also friggin' white. A white piece of shit at that. Friggin' trouble. The stuff Obama caused, I told you, he didn't even need a third term to see what he can do as a cop on the right, but then he's going after somebody else. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. The things, the money, all right? The money keeps being less and less. Less and less. College is totally out of control with cost. And all these kids coming out with degrees, right? With no jobs. The illegals cost. There used to be carpenters. They used to pass the companies on to their kids, the Irish, the Italian, the bricklaying. All the bricklayers are gone. Gone. They did nice brickwork and shit. They're all gone. They didn't pass it on to their kids because the illegals came down and scabs hired them. And the price per hour, they couldn't friggin' bid for contracts. Now you got the illegals bidding, taking all the contracts, being in control of all carpentry, electricians. They got it all. They got it all. The Americans lost it all. So a lot of their kids are going to college for what? For what? A job that they'll never find, a job that will never pay them money. And if they get into a good place to work for, it'll take them a lifetime to move up. See what I mean? See, what all these illegals is throwing the balance off in this country, big time. They're gonna want Social Security. Remember what Obama did to Social Security? He robbed it of billions of dollars to pay for all the illegals. Robbed it for billions. Now Trump, $40 billion, letting them all come over the border. You're just not hearing that. Giving them all green cards, flying them to all different states. You don't hear that part. He had Fox blocked out. You don't see no more caravans on Fox. Trump did that. You remember the slew of he gave, interviews, slew of them. That was the deal. I'll give you a bunch of days. You close those caravans. The caravans are coming through. Yeah, he's building a wall, people. But when they come to, remember, was it over 250,000 mothers and kids that we now gotta pay for? Coming over, all the babies, and Trump is letting them all in. Letting them all in. Remember they were throwing friggin' rocks at our friggin' cops, Border Patrol. He's letting them all in. Remember them carrying their flags? Guatemala, Salvador, they're flying their flags because they are conquering America. Because there'll always be more of them than there will be of us now. Always. And the population by the end, if this country's here in 10 years, you will not recognize this country. You won't. And another thing is, it will not be the most powerful country on earth. Because China is going to weaponize artificial intelligence. I can't say more, but their main thing is world domination. They bought, you hear all this stuff coming out of Hollywood against this president. Yeah. They spent $50 billion in Hollywood. They bought Hollywood, China. All the ports around the United States are owned by China, 85% of them. Over the CIA getting up, and I was right. I was exactly right. He said 250,000. I said 250,000. God gave me that one. 250,000 Chinese over the past 20, 25 years have flown in pregnant moms, had the kids here, As soon as they have the kid, they get a social security number, kid born here, fly the kid back to China. All right, where's he go? Espionage schools, the best schools to China's going to put him through the best espionage. Then they come back, and they're 18, 17, or whatever. All depends on how smart they are. And they put them in food, technology, the grid, the power grid, and then they move up when they're all agents of China. And this is happening as we speak. And no one is artificial intelligence. China couldn't hit the side of a bomb with their missiles 20 years ago. Hillary and friggin' Biden gave them the technology. They leaked all the technology to quiet subs. Hillary and Biden leaked it to China. Biden opened the pearly gates for China. China's going to every country influencing elections. Same here, you just don't hear about it. Everything's Russia with these Democrat Nazis because they're paid by the Chinese. The Democrats and Republicans are paid for by the Chinese. You got Russia, China opening businesses here where we got a big factory. China got a big factory. Well, we'll shut it down if you don't vote for our person. This is happening all over the United States. You got George Soros putting district attorneys in. He's got like now 15 that I've counted that got in office because he gave them all $1 million. All right, so the other candidates that try to get don't have that kind of money to blow to try to be. So they get in. People vote them in because they don't know any better. They don't know anything about this guy. They just hear what they see. Oh, he sounds nice. I'll vote for him. And then true corporations and businesses all over the United States. That China, not so much Russia. I heard they only got like 40 billion invested in the United States. They got the uranium mine. But China, right, is one of the biggest culprits that sway elections because they own corporations and they produce jobs for Americans. And then they use our laws, our lawyers, our lobbyists to do their bidding and use them against us. People getting a good picture. So once they get this artificial intelligence, they got their own supercomputer. We gave it to them, or they stole it, or they owned the company here, they bought it. Going to colleges and getting the new ideas from the new geniuses that are attending. China's main thing, world domination, going into other countries, taking over their minerals, their gold rights, they're all involved in all that stuff. And yet, our businesses sell out. They own the basketball league now. They own it. They own it. I put all this stuff for thought. China's main thing, it's in the Bible. There will be a force that will attack Israel from the north. This says the Russians and the Chinese will attack. There'll be hundreds of thousands of them in the Bible, it says. That says God will destroy them, but, you know, it remains to be seen, you know. China doesn't have to fire a shot in America. They can just shut down the ports if they want, because they own them. They're producing, look at the movies now, all right? The new Batman. The girl's a friggin' total knockout, beautiful. But she's a lesbian. And the whole show's her kissing girls. Now we got guys kissing guys. You see what I mean? The morality of this country is gonna keep going down and down. See, destroy families. That's what China is involved with. The morality of this country, to destroy the morality of this country. I wonder if America, let's see our politicians all filling their pockets. Eventually, I'm gonna tell you right now, people, the money ain't gonna be worth shit. Shit, I don't care how much you got of it. It's just gonna be play money eventually. The American money is gonna turn into play money. Jeff Reds, believe me when I tell you, our money is gonna turn into play money. You understand? China buying up tons and tons of gold. Why? Russia buying up tons and tons of gold. Mexico buying 4.2 tons of gold. What's going on, people? What's the bigger picture here? They'll take us out without firing a shot. They got all their people here. All they gotta do is just make it to the White House. They probably got people there now. Got shit on the camera, sorry. Now, under there.